Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Rimworld. We are back, of course, with our medieval and magic playthrough. As you can see, we have assembled 5 of our colonists here on the edge of a relic or a destroyed outpost, whatever you want to call it here. Where is it? We haven't even looked at the structure yet. I think it's here. Connected to the side of the mountain. Wow, the ancient inhabitants of this long abandoned outpost were just like us. They like to live under the mountains. But we are here not to study, not to preserve, but to defile and to loot and pillage. So let's get on with it, because that sounds like a lot of fun. But today's episode is going to be a special one. I can feel it. I have no idea why, but I just know something challenging or interesting is going to happen. Randy's like that. He always keeps us on our toes. And plus, I'm in a good mood now because of the upcoming new Rimworld DLC, which I'm really excited for. I know you guys probably are too. It might be hard to watch now what's going to be soon, just older content, but I appreciate everybody who's still tuning in for the series. We're going to have some fun definitely here with our medieval colony. In fact, I've toyed with the idea of bumping up the difficulty all the way to losing is fun, you know, just to give us that extra challenge. And because if we do lose the colony, well, hell, at least we'll go out with a bang before the big update and stuff. But maybe we should wait till we get a couple more magic pawns leveled up or something before we do that. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, like I said, looks like we got our people assembled, so let's get ready to assault this colony. Alright, let's shoot out some walls here with our people. As we saw in the previous attempt, I always like to take the walls out. That means if there's fires or anything inside the structure, we don't have to worry as much about like overheating or anything, and it's always an easy escape, better than waiting for slow old doors to open. Why do that? We can just blow a hole in the wall. Alright, so this one has a treasure chest and an explosive barrel. It's important to note this one also has a treasure chest, but I don't see, could be blocked by some of these trees, but no, I don't see any explosive barrels here. Let's go ahead and blow out this wall too real quick. Come here, guys, let me grab you. Alright, actually, Diver, why don't you run in there real quick and open that? I know it's going to set off this thing, but we should be able to at least see what's in here. Alright, get out, Diver. What is it? Ah, package survival meals. Are you kidding? The last 2 we opened, or the only 2 in the previous structure, was the same thing. Boring old package survival meals. What the hell? Oh, well, let's just move in, and we'll shoot out this door here. KB, Sully, come down here. Grab this one. Let's just see what's in that. Please tell me it's not packaged survival meals again. This squirrel is running throughout the structure. It's terrified. It's like my peaceful home is being invaded by savage beasts. Tell me it's not food. Oh, it's hyperweave. A very small amount, not even enough to make a cowboy hat, I don't think. And that's okay, though. Like I said, at least it's not packaged survival meals. Oh, the game's frozen. What happened? We got a quest. All right, we'll take a look at that once we return to the main colony. Apparently this wall right here is made of diamond. Okay, we're good. What is this? Oh, this is the ancient beacon. Yeah. Okay, we'll trigger that in a moment. Let's just come up in here. What is this? Ancient what? What is this word? I don't know this word. Table used for surgical operations is long since deteriorated into uselessness. Well, we should shoot it out then. No, I'm kidding. Let's just focus on the doors. Oh, a room with a chest and no explodey device. This might be the final one. Yeah, pretty small structure here, if I do say so. But let's go ahead and investigate, open, and open. Let's see what we get. Okay, super lame. We got some meals again, some uranium, and what? What did we get? I don't see it. Balloons have arrived. Jump to the location. Come on, give me something. Been really hoping to get a scroll. Devil Strand. Well, it was a textile run, apparently. No big deal, no big deal. I think that by just clearing these off the map now, hopefully new ones will spawn, and they'll be more advanced, because our colony has got a lot more wealth since these were probably spawned originally. Well, nonetheless, no need to cry about it. At least we did come away with some stuff, and it should be easy to collect it all. All I have to do is just stack it up with our new stuff. We'll take the survival meals. Yeah, we'll take the textiles we got, a little bit of uranium. The uranium, I might make like a mace or something out of that. Could be good, could be good. Oh, and I've also been grabbing the beehives. For whatever reason, these little structures, the tar pits, hornet's nest beehives, they start these maps uninstalled. It's some sort of little bug with the mod, I think, but it actually gives me the chance to now take them in a caravan. I did this on the last one. We'll install this back here at home. But anyway, there we go. Let me just double check. Everybody's selected. Yeah, all animals. Dwayne Johnson's with us. She's pregnant, so let's get home. And we are back here at the colony. Looks like there was recently a social fight between Massey and Barra. We didn't get to see the fight itself, but let's check out the reason here. Massey compared Barra to a hornet. This drove Barra into a rage, and he began a fight. Of course, honestly, I would like to be compared to a hornet, especially if I was like a legendary sniper like Barra is. I mean, that's just a good thing. But regardless, someone reminded me that I haven't been using the heal spell, or they just reminded me that I have a heal spell, which we put on Connie. And so I wanted to use this. Did we use it already? Did I miss it while I was chatting? Yeah, so I wanted Connie to use it on Massey here. I selected it. It looks like it's on cooldown now. So that's good. I mean, at least we're going to be able to get people healed up a little bit quicker and stuff. We need to also switch off Shadow too. I just realized that's still on from the combat. Just gives people periodic buffs and stuff. But altogether, the magic ponds have just been a boon. I've said it before now. This magical mod is tremendous. Really, really fun. And if we're talking about the future update, obviously I'm going to do a vanilla run because all the mods will be broken for hopefully no more than a week or two. But once this one, the Rimworld of Magic, is back up and running, we're going to be doing something with it. I haven't decided yet if we're doing, like, for instance, another true medieval playthrough with magic or what, but maybe it's just a futuristic run with magic too. I don't know, but I really love it. It's been tons of fun. And of course, all the help you guys have been giving me has been tremendous too. So I appreciate those comments. Of course, keep them coming, guys. All right, and the big operation has begun. So our two unwaveringly loyal prisoners are fully healed, and I have ordered up a full body dissection, basically. So I start off with a bunch of non-lethal things like the spine, one lung, one kidney, then the eyes and the legs and the arms, and eventually we work our way to like a final fatal removal, which for her is the brain, or for him is the brain, and for this one's going to be the heart. So we'll end up with probably like 8 or 9 organs each if everybody's successful. That's kind of the thing too, because in addition to bolstering the colony's economy here by dissecting these, we're also getting some good experience in medical. So you can see I've purposely switched off Barra, who's our best surgeon. So he's not doing surgeries at the moment, just because I want the other lower level people to get practice today with these prisoners. So if we do fail, hey, it's kind of expected. We'll just let them heal up, put them all on hold, all the surgeries on hold if they get hurt, and we just let them heal and restart it once they're back to normal health. But again, if I can get Kaz up a level or 2 today, that's going to be a good. Speaking of Kaz, there he is, right on top of things. The guy is a natural. For some reason, he just loves to get his hands deep and dirty in those bodies. But here he is. Let's see. Let's speed it up. Nice. Good job, buddy. Yeah, so you can see, like I say, even if we fail, it's not a big deal, but I definitely need to expand this prison. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I could easily, too, at the same time, just expand the hospital. I've been hesitating because I kind of wanted to move them, but to be totally honest, this is a pretty good spot, being so close to the front lines. I just need to kind of, like I say, dig it out and stuff. So, yeah, maybe that's what I'll work on next. But anyway, like I say, the fun has begun. Well, I nearly forgot about this quest here, but I was going through the notes and looking at stuff, and here it is. It's a pretty easy one, too. One colonist 13 or older for 8 days. A little bit of medicine. The warbow is probably the best option. Yeah, masterwork warbow. We'll do that. I'm tempted to go for the medicine, but if it was like 10 or 20, then it would be yes. 5? Nah, the warbow's much better pick. So I was thinking about it, too. Who to send? It's definitely going to be Chris. Our boy Chris is the only pawn in the colony with the wrong ideology here. In fact, if you've ever noticed why I wondered why it says age reversal demanded on this side, it's because of Chris, 100%, and his weirdo ideology. I've pretty much just given up on trying to convert him over, but well, now my question is, where's the shuttle at? I don't see it. Did I miss it? Weird. I don't know. Huh. I haven't built a shuttle location or anything. Oh, there it is. Ah, it took forever. Weird. Anyway, that's a nice looking shuttle. I love it. But yeah, like I said, good little quest. 8 days later, we'll never miss Chris. Trust me. All right. Well, you can't say it was a failure, but one of the prisoners, Meyer, has passed away. Most of his organs lay here on the floor. Uh-oh, we're getting something. Randy's dropping another quest on us. Let's check that out in just a moment, though. I did want to mention that Freya, of course, the pawn that we're trying to recruit, nothing too special about her. She's got a veteran stat on her, which is cool. It's not physically adept, but it is nice. So you may have been saying to yourself, well, if everybody else is getting medical experience, what about Barry? He's not maxed out. He needs it too. So whenever we do an operation on somebody we want to keep, like Freya, she's missing a kidney. You can see I've ordered Barrett to do it, so he's still going to get some practice here today, but he does the surgeries on the pawns we care about. So let's speed it up real quick, make sure it's a success. Hopefully it's a success. If not, we got plenty other kidneys. There we go. Freya is a whole woman, so it's good to get that done too in prison. That means it won't delay her when she's actually up and working and stuff. And honestly, I was a little worried about it because we're over here mining out the room that we're literally having operations in, which probably isn't good for the surgery success rate, to be honest. But we'll get over it. Now, let's check out this new quest. Randy's been very generous with the quest. Oh, a couple of frenzy orbs. So I suspect that these are, I haven't looked at it. Yeah, but this is just a psychic animal pulsar. Yeah. Okay. So what do we do here? Oh, they want us to go assault. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do it. There's 14 imps there. That's a lot. Wait, what else did the quest say? Did it say also possibly an unknown threat? Yeah, see, it also, I mean, there could be like turrets there or something too. I don't know, 14 imps for 2 frenzy orbs? I don't know if that's really worth it. Maybe we'll do it. Like I was going to say, when we get these, the little relic or abandoned outposts or whatever they are that we've been trying to hit. Yeah, if we get a couple more of those and we make a full recon in force, as the Marines say, then we'll maybe hit that as well. But I doubt it. We'll see. I think typically quests like that, don't they give you like 30 days? 16 days. Okay. Not bad, but yeah, like I say, I'd love to get some frenzy orbs, but I honestly haven't seen a single one for sale. Unless maybe I have, but I just overlooked them because they're reskinned. Oh, I hope not. Let me know, anybody who's noticed that little fact. Well, no sooner did we just finish talking about have not seen any of those animal pulsars, but an exotic goods trader showed up, and there are still no animal pulsars. I've gone through it pretty closely. I don't see any here, but this is a great opportunity to trade away all of those organs that we just harvested, and we're getting another telescope and a combat book for the ranger. I wish there had been a magical book, because we got a couple pawns, I know one for sure, who are waiting on either an inspiration or, a book to get trained up, but I don't have any physically adept people who don't already have like a specialization, basically, you know. I think Blade here was our last one. We turned him into a blade dancer. But again, I don't care if I've got the silver. I'm going to buy them because we're going to start loading up these bookshelves and stuff with as many of those tomes as we can get, magical and combat or physical or whatever. But anyway, real good trade, real good trade. The caravan is back, by the way, so we are now back to full strength. Thank God, too. I was a little nervous. I sent out a pretty strong group. No, I'm not going to lie here. The Huntress was in that. Sully was in that group, too. And I realized, you know, we've got to get these people to start casting some of their defensive spells. Kind of reset after the last raid, because some of them got triggered. Like, Huntress has pretty good trap spell. I actually like this. And, you know, I was thinking, let me look at her real quick. Yeah, she's a little low on food, but what I kind of want her to do is come over to the little tunnel that we dug into the side of the mountain to open up that hidden valley just up here. Boom, yeah, this one. I kind of want her to put one of her traps over here. Because you know that if like one of the enemy raiders walks through it, then every single raider is going to have to walk through a poison cloud. And I don't know just like how effective it is, but I'd like to see that happen. So yeah, let's get her over here real quick. Hopefully we don't send her into a mental break. All right, she has arrived here. Let's just see now. Obviously I can place this. Yeah, we'll put that right there. Okay, I've forgotten how many she has. I have maxed it out though. She's got no points left, and we've got 3 full points here, so there's no like way to see it. I don't see, it's not listed anywhere. You kind of just have to remember where you put them, I guess, and they're very hard to see. But anyway, regardless, we'll release her now so she can go home. No mental breaks, please, Huntress, but she's been a great pawn either way. You know what? Can you haul this for me? No, she'll never do hauling. Forget about it. No hauling for her. But anyway, like I said, the next raid we get, I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this trap right here. Well, check it out. The Arcane room is coming together quite nicely. We definitely need a few more torches in here, but I've got some set up. Put another over here by the door. Also, I've decided instead of going around and building tons of different rooms, we're going for just a barracks. I'm not going to obviously move the people who've got rooms into this, but this will just be for any remaining pawns we get. Now, over here, we've got ourselves a beautiful looking room. Of course, the floors aren't done, but we're currently researching carpet making, so I'll probably get some carpeting in here too. But because we've got a whole stockpile of cloth right now, over 2,000. But let's allow our boy Blitz here to continue his work because he is making an arcane capacitor. So while he does that, he's almost done. Let's go into the structures description and look at this real quick. If I click it and come over, we can hit info. The arcane capacitor is able to store mana as a form of potential energy that mages can draw upon at a later time. Mages assigned to magic tasks will charge the battery until it reaches its set fill level. A mage will only perform this task if their mana level is above 90 of their maximum. Not bad. The arcane capacitor will discharge mana to any undrafted pawn in the range if the mana ratio of the capacitor is greater than 250% of the mage. Drafted mages will forcibly draw mana from the capacitor until the capacitor is empty. Good to know. Okay. Some mana is lost during the discharging process. Efficiency 71%. That sounds pretty cool and obviously going to be extremely helpful for a lot of different reasons. You know, just having stored up mana and we can access with drafted pawns and stuff. Yeah, battle. Definitely going to be helpful during battle. But I'm thinking if we do that, I either want to build a second one a little bit closer to the front lines, or maybe we can move that one before it gets used. Yeah, I'll probably set it down here in this little area. I talked about turning this into a proper room. Might as well. It's not being used for anything else, but there it is. Oh no, it's not done yet. I was going to say it's an odd looking structure, but our boy just up and abandoned it. So let me grab Diver. She is a decent constructing pawn, and she's a Luciferium, also known as Demon Blood Addict. So maybe she'll get this done a little bit quicker for us. We can take a look at it. And there we go. Okay, well, it's being kind of blocked a little bit by the column, but you can see the fill bars Not bothered by the column in the least. It's just overlapping it like who gives a crap. Let's see. Now it is an interesting looking structure. I like it. And since we have minify everything, I'm confident I can move this. So let's put it right here. Doesn't say anything about needing to be like indoors. So we'll just set it here, and maybe I will put a wall around it. Maybe not. But that's pretty sweet. Yeah. I mean, I put it in this room initially just because this is the arcane room. That's what I've designated it as. But it does seem to be a better option to have it outside. So let's move it, and then maybe we can get Connie or somebody to start filling it. Now, Connie doesn't have full mana. I'll check Emerald. Yeah, Emerald's probably our best bet. Okay, here comes Emerald to fill it up. I've ordered her to do this. It does seem to imply that they'll do this of their own, but wow, look at the mana draining away, and you can see the little bars filling up with her purple haze going. Oh, she's empty in her bar. Okay, there we go. Let's see, do we have another magical pawn? We should. The Huntress, can you do this? No, she's physically adept. Connie? I could force her to do it. Well, let's go ahead. Might as well, keep it on cooldown, keep their little mana bars filling up. But, God, I'm just realizing how few magical pawns we actually have. Sully's another one. Oh, wow, she's got a lot. Yeah, she'll get over here and do it, too. Can we get two people at once to do this? Nope. Connie, get back here. All right, no worries. Got to test out new structures. Just see what they're capable of. Oh, winter has begun, folks, and the first of the carpets are going into our arcane study here. It's a little bit bigger than I planned, but that's okay. We've got plenty of skulls to decorate it with. And as you can see, I've laid out a nice little pattern, but you won't get to see what it is until they finish construction. It's an alternating carpet, granite, and some color. Sorry, all my plants are dying here. Let's pause that so we're not getting beat up here with noises. But we're down to one prisoner left, good old Freya. She is not fully converted yet. She's a stubborn one, but I'm trying to keep up with the conversion spell. As you can see, we've got two different colored floors now in our hospital, but it's coming along nicely, so that's good. Now, speaking of expanding things over here, I have determined that currently 3 Sentinels are all we can place, so she needs to either level that up or maybe that's the max, I'm not sure, but we're ready here, and you can see, check it out. Oh, what's that? I've got the spray pylon here, so this is the Sapphire. I don't know what this one does. They do have different descriptions. This is called a lance pylon and the spray, and then there's another one too, but no worries. Now, another thing, I think we're ready to bump up the difficulty right now, honestly. I mean, maybe I'm a little overconfident, but as long as we don't send anybody out, on raids or anything, we should be good. So, hey, let's do that together now. Let's go into our options. We'll do storyteller mode. I believe that's under, where's gameplay? That's it. Modify. Look at that. Randy in all his glory. Okay, so we've set it to losing is fun. I'm not going to do custom and go up to the 500% scale. No need to get that crazy with it right now, but maybe I do have some playthroughs at that level in the past, but for right now, this is good. You know what I say? Just a bit of a challenge. And honestly, it has been quite a while. It feels like a while. Yeah, there's a pretty decent gap here in our events calendar, so we're waiting for something. And now that the difficulty has been boosted, it should be, hopefully, a test of our strength. But there's only one way to find out, and that's just to wait and see. Oh man, well, check it out. So we've got Freya. I decided to try and do a conversion ritual with her. I haven't had too much success with these. Well, we had one failed, one succeeded, but it didn't actually convert the person over fully. Nonetheless, it's worth a try. She's getting pretty low, and this is one of the rituals we can currently work on. I think if it's successful, we still get a point. I can't remember now, but we'll give it a try. But look, right in the middle of it, Randy dropped a transport balloon crash on us. Let's jump over there real quick. While they're doing their thing, we could just check and see if we like this person at all. Sorry, I'm still getting constant notifications about the stupid plants dying. But a male, 50 years old, health, not terrible. Permanent scar on the leg, that can be dealt with. Let's see, bio. Ah, Hannibal, melee 13, cooking 12. Of course, this is like literally Hannibal Lecter right here. Procene, Serathanian. You know what's interesting? Oh, he's got a nice sword. Look at that. Steel greatsword. Good. Wow. Well, we're definitely going to take that. You know, I just got the Royal Tribute Collector to show up. Oh my god, look at her. Hussar. But you think we could capture him in time, get him healed up enough to trade him away to them? I doubt it. I doubt it. Honestly, and we're not going to get much for it other than just some honors, so it's not even really worth it because we're not leveling any pawns up with royalty. I guess we'll just leave that pawn out there. We're definitely going to go grab a sword, but let's speed this up here and see how Freya does, if we can convert her over. Because we have made some progress on the ritual, or not the ritual room, but the nice, but the magic room, hey, check it out. So she's almost recruited, or I'm sorry, converted fully. Barra is on cooldown, so we'll just let it occur naturally. I'm sure somebody's going to go talk to her soon, but oh, look at it. It looks so nice, even pulled out like this. Now, granted, they put the wrong things in the shelves, but I've got those cleared out. You can see, though, the floors are done. It's looking pretty good. I've got a treasure chest over here that's containing like our gems, and even our gold goes in here. Because that's another thing I noticed is that, man, oh man, the recipes for these things here, these weapons and staves and whatever else, require a ton of gold. 300 is like consistently, yeah, for each one. That's a lot. 300 gold. We've currently got less than that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where would it be? 209? No, that's wax. I've got 127 gold. So I mentioned trying to avoid sending people out on caravans. Well, we might have to. But I don't know if we even have enough wealth really to acquire enough gold or justify a full caravan at the moment. But you can see I'm trying to keep things nice and separate. So the amber and magicite are right here in our little barrel. And of course, here's some of the books. We got our commander, or the physical books over here. We're going to put our magic books on this side. So I think it's looking pretty good. I like how this has turned out. But of course, we got to do the walls too. That's like the last thing I'm worried about. You know, I want to get the floors in and all the rooms. Then we'll go through and take the time to smooth out the walls or replace them and stuff. But colony's coming along, guys. I think this is probably a good place to cut it off. I was hoping we get a raid and maybe end it on a cliffhanger, but Randy's been pretty boring, still just sitting around waiting for things to happen. So I bet we can count on the fact that the next episode we're going to start off with a little bit of action, at least hopefully, right? Keep your fingers crossed. Test out the new difficulty and some of our new defenses and stuff. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And I will see you all on the next episode.